Her name is Mei Li, a mother, alone in the mountains of China. No husband, no income, just her child. And the unbearable weight of love with no means to protect it. Inside a small hut, the baby coughs. Mei Li stares at an empty shelf and a tiny bowl of rice. She fought every day, selling cloth, begging at temples, hoping for a miracle. But poverty speaks louder than prayers, and silence was her only answer. Mei Li weeping softly, kissing her baby's head. And when the sickness came, when hunger cried louder than lullabies, she faced the truth no mother should face. Love was not enough to keep her daughter alive. Mei Li places the baby carefully in a box by the roadside, leaves clothes and a note. So she gave her the last gift she could, a chance, a silent prayer that someone with more than love would find her child and give her life. Mei Li walks away, crying. A man approaches in the distance, kind eyes, rugged hands. He hears the faint cry and rushes over, and then he came, a kind-hearted man on his way to the fields. He heard the cry and found a child wrapped in pain and hope. The man lifts the baby into his arms, holds her close, reads the note with tears in his eyes. He didn't know her story, but he knew what mattered. No child deserves to be left alone. That day he didn't find a burden. He found a daughter, baby sleeping peacefully in a new home. The man feeding her gently, smiling. And so the child Mei Li, named Xiaohua, Little Flower, found a new beginning, not with riches but with someone who stayed. Mountains fade behind Mei Li as she disappears into the distance. Mei Li walked away with empty arms, but a heart full of hope, because sometimes letting go is how we hold on the tightest. Text on screen, inspired by true stories. Over 100,000 children are abandoned yearly in China due to poverty. This is not just her story. It's the story of thousands. Let us remember, and let us care. The last gift was love. So the strange carry the baby. The man carries the baby through a winding mountain path, the sun peeking through the trees. He walked carefully, every step echoing with new responsibility. He had never held a child before, but the way she curled into his chest, it felt as if she had always belonged there. A small wooden house on a hillside. The man opens the door, dusts off an old cradle, lays down the baby gently. His name was Lao Chen, a widower alone for many years. His home was simple, wooden walls, a fire stove, the silence of a forgotten life. But today that silence broke, with soft cries and a new heartbeat. Lao Chen warms milk, fumbles while feeding the baby, laughs gently to himself. He didn't know much about babies. The first night was clumsy, spilled milk, sleepless hours, diapers he had no idea how to change, but he learned. Because love teaches faster than fear. Days pass. The baby, now named Mei Xia, smiles. Lao Chen holds her, walks through the village market with her.